TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Hart Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
WTIM. Good morning, Central Illinois, and welcome to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. And the show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and we start things off today with with some folks at the Christian County Farm Bureau. And I have two guests here with me in studio. We'll start on my left, the manager of the Christian County Farm Bureau, a regular appearance maker on somewhat regular appearance maker on the show, Alec Myers. Alec, thanks for coming on this morning.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good to have you on. And then our other guest is an intern with the Christian County Farm Bureau, Abby Norris. Abby, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yes, and Abby, we were just talking a little bit before the show. You've actually been on it before with the Taylorville FFA. So that was just under 2.5 years ago, and now you're an intern at the Christian County Farm Bureau. So I don't know about you, but I think that's cool that you've been able to make that leap so quickly. In fact, we even actually pulled up the show before we got on with the Taylorville FFA with Abby on it. So if I'd had a little more time, I might have even cut up a little bit of it to play back and give everyone a little blast from the past. But no, it is good to have you both on. We've got a lot to talk about with the Christian County Farm Bureau. And first off, I actually want to start with you, Abby. So you're an intern. How long have you been there so far?
So I started on May 18th this past summer, and I'm actually an intern with Illinois Farm Bureau, but I'm the county manager intern. So I'm split between 4 counties. I'm in Christian, Macon, Montgomery, and Shelby counties.
Okay. All right. So you're an intern. So yeah, you're an intern officially with the state state Farm Bureau.
Yes.
Okay. And then you sort of work around here. Okay. Mm-hmm. That is good to know. So and then talk about kind of what you do as an intern at where it is you're at.
Sure. So being the county manager intern, I kind of just shadow them. So Alec and all of the other managers in each county and see what they do and what their day-to-day looks like in the office. And then I'll also help with all of the big events. So just this past Saturday, I was at a tractor drive in Shelby County, and then I'll be at all the fairs, golf outings, things like that all the farm bureaus will be doing this summer.
All right. Yeah. And that'll be busy for you, of course, when that time comes. So how long are you interning until?
I'm done August 7th.
August 7th. Okay. And then back to college?
Yep.
Where is college for you?
I'll be a junior at Murray State in the fall.
All right. Go Racers. So, yeah, no, exciting. And good to have you back in Taylorville, where you grew up, or, at least we're part of the FFA chapter. Mm-hmm. So, no, that's super cool that you're involved in that. So you mentioned upcoming golf outings. That's something that you folks at the Christian County Farm Bureau are doing. I think that's in August. And I think you might have talked about it before, but now that we're a little closer, give our listeners a refresh of what's going on with that.
Yeah, so we'll be doing our second annual golf outing at Lakeshore Golf Course on August 8th here in Taylorville. So year 2, we were able to do it last year, had a lot of success from it. Our young leaders put that event on, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed getting to see the people. And like I said, our committee had a good time putting it together and making it happen. So that's our annual fundraiser that we do for the Christian County Farm Bureau Foundation. All the funds that we raise from that, just from our sponsorships and our teams, end up going back to the foundation. So all of our scholarships, some contributions to Christian County Ag in the classroom, all that comes from there. So it's a good event, a good opportunity to go out there and play some golf and donate some money to a good cause.
Yeah, and it sounds like all of that you just described. Where are you folks at in terms of like player signups, sponsorships for this year?
We've got some teams signed up right now. Sponsorship wise, we're doing really well. I'd like to kind of grow a little bit from where we were from last year as far as total funds raised. I think we're getting really close to that number, getting above that. So I want to see more teams, more sponsors, and just kind of continue to see that event grow and develop and kind of become a constant thing that people are wanting to sign up for and participate in every year.
Great. Yeah. And it sounds like a fun time. And I look forward to hearing about it on the other side of it with that golf outing coming up in August. So, and you mentioned the Young Ag Leaders organize it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like the Young Ag Leaders leaders have been busy. We were talking a little before about events and initiatives they were doing in April and in March, and I'd love for you to share more about that with our listeners.
Yep. So I probably work our young ag leaders maybe more than I do a lot of our other committees and our board members for sure. So they're my workhorses for a lot of things, so to speak. But we had a few things going on this spring. We just participated in Earth Day at the Historical Society in April. So that's been a little while ago, but we did an activity out there. We did soil SAMs for the kids. For those that don't know what that is, it is a homemade chia pet, is as best as I can describe it in as few words possible. So really fun activity. We got to see a lot of kids out there and have a presence there, which was great. And then we did our FFA Acquaintance Day in March. So that's been a little while ago, but we hosted FFA chapters from all over the county. I believe every chapter here in the county participated. So that was awesome to have a presence with them. But they came to our office, ate some lunch. We had a nice chat with them about kind of Farm Bureau and some opportunities there. And then we actually got to go to Bayer and Stonington and take a tour of their production facility. So had a really nice tour, got to learn a lot. I personally had never been there and got to see it firsthand. So very, very cool place. They do a lot of neat stuff up there and provide a lot of jobs for our county and for our people. So really enjoyed that and getting to make those connections.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of connections there, especially with the with the event you were talking about with working with the FFA chapters in the county. In terms of the chapters in the county, obviously Taylorville, Edinburgh,
Morrisonville
and Pana. Okay, so there you go. So all of those in the county. Some of them are kind of on the precipices of other counties. So I don't know if those count. But yeah, you got 4 counties right there, and you folks were able to connect with that. And yeah, it sounds like they're busy with the way you were describing it. And then also in that time frame, we were talking a little bit before the show that obviously the farmers are busy with the planting season, so a little harder maybe for them to be involved. But then you got the young ag leaders involved. So yeah, it makes sense why you were saying that you work them pretty hard. But yeah, that's cool what you got going on with the young ag leaders. For scholarships, it sounds like you gave out. Tell our listeners about that.
We did. We also had our scholarships that we gave out this spring. So had a lot of applicants. Kind of took some time to go through those and review those. I know our committee spent a lot of time going through everybody, but we did have 4 recipients of our foundation scholarships. So we had 4 $1,000 winners. Congratulations to all of them. They're all good kids. Every kid that applied was awesome. But to kind of cut it down to that number is definitely difficult, but super proud of those kids and glad we can contribute to their future and hopefully make a difference in their education. So
no, that's great. Congratulations to all of those winners. And then, so it sounds like this was relatively recent. When does the kind of cycle begin for the next round of scholarships?
Our scholarship applications usually open in December, and we usually close them about March. So we give a good 3 months for kids to get them turned in. So I try to go to as many scholarship events and share with counselors, FFA advisors, anybody to kind of help get those in front of the kids. The kids usually do a good job about turning them in. They usually come in about the last day within the last hour that they're due. So I've been down that road before, know how that goes. But we've had a really strong group of applicants over the years. We usually get close to 20 kids that apply. So yeah.
Okay, exciting. Yeah. No, congratulations to those winners, and I look forward to hearing about the process again in December. Let's see, raffle coming up, and it sounds like a cool prize. I'm sure a lot of folks would be excited about. Tell our listeners about that and how they can maybe get involved.
We've got a few different things kind of going on right now just for the summertime, kind of circled around the Christian County Fair and stuff. But we actually have a cooler raffle that we're doing right now for our foundation. So just for another small fundraiser of the summer, but we've got a really nice Yeti cooler in our office. We've got tickets at the office. Our board members, our foundation board members have tickets that they're selling for $10 a piece. But for that, you get entered into a drawing to win a Yeti cooler. So we'll draw for that at the Christian County Ag Group Luncheon, on Thursday, July 23rd there at the Christian County Fair. So if you're around between now and then or see somebody either on our foundation board or on our board of directors or just pop by the office, we'd be glad to sell you a ticket. And like I said, all that money that we raise goes to the Christian County Farm Bureau Foundation. So that goes to our scholarships and contributions for Ag in the Classroom and all that. So
it sounds like sounds like another way you folks are bringing in some funds and more ways that folks can get involved. And the drawing's happening at the Christian County Fair, and I'm sure we'll have more to say about that later in this conversation today. So let's see, raffle. Sounds like you're also giving away a couple memberships to the Farm Bureau. Now I know membership is a big thing with you folks. So talk about that.
Right. Yep. So we're not giving away a membership. What we're doing is anybody that for the month of June, if you come and join as a voting member of the Christian County Farm Bureau, we are giving away 2 wristbands, VIP wristbands for the Gary Allen and Mark Chestnut concert there on Friday at the fair. So a bit of a membership drive, so to speak. So if you're not a member, if you have been in the past and canceled and you want to, rejoin, we'd be glad to have you back. So hopefully that's a little added incentive to be a member or to join the Christian County Farm Bureau. Always something going on and something for everybody. So like I said, hopefully we get a few more new people in the door with that, and hopefully give away a couple wristbands here, and somebody has a good time at the concert.
All right. So so that clarification there from Alec Myers, and I'm glad you were there to clarify it, because it is not the first time that the ambiguity of my own notes has gotten the best of me.
Right.
So no, that's cool. A lot of great stuff going on, and that's just the start, because we're going to take a break, and then we'll continue our conversation with Alec Myers, manager of the Christian County Farm Bureau, and Abby Norris, an intern with the Illinois Farm Bureau, working in this area over the summer. And we'll talk more with the two of them about all that's going on with the respective farm bureaus on the other side of this break, right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
This is Bill Pinkston, General Manager at Landmark of Taylorville. Ready for your next vehicle? Then come see us. Choose from new Chevy, Buick, and GMC models, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles across our family of dealerships. With inventory like this and our lifetime powertrain warranty, why would you buy anywhere else? Stop in today, take a test drive, and see how easy it is to save. Check us out online at landmarkoftaylorville.com or landmarkbuickgmc.com. All roads lead to Landmark of Taylorville. And remember,
you always do better at Landmark.
I'm Dr. Emily Smith from Taylorville Community Eye Care, formerly Vision Source, across from the high school. Spring is here, and so is allergy season. Are you suffering from red, itchy, or watery eyes? It might be allergies, and we can help. We offer a comprehensive vision exam and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye conditions and problems. Stop by or call 217-287-2020, Taylorville Community Eye Care, enhancing vision, enriching lives.
Taylorville Care Center's personalized therapy program helps you get back to enjoying the sunshine. Whether it's backyard barbecues, grandkid games, or summer strolls, we'll get you moving again. You'll have a private room, great medical care, and the therapy you need to get home and back to doing what you love. Friends and family are always welcome to stop by and cheer you on if you've been in the hospital or just need a little boost. Taylorville Care Center is here to help. Call 824-9636. 824-9636. Taylorville Care Center, caring for our community for over 50 years.
It's summertime, and that means baseball, backyard barbecues, and a little well-deserved me time. Make your time even better with delicious Prairie Farms flavored milk. Our single-serve flavor options are unmatched. Try rich peanut butter chocolate, indulgent salted caramel, or smooth classic strawberry. There's a savory flavor for everyone to enjoy. Look for Prairie Farms single-serve bottles of flavored milk at your favorite grocery or convenience stores. Then visit prairiefarms.com for recipes and exclusive coupons. Locally made, naturally delicious. Prairie Farms flavored milk.
If you're looking for music that stood the test of time, join me, Randy Miller, Sunday mornings from 6 to 8 on 96.5thechill.com. I host Steady Ground Replay, a 2-hour journey back to the roots of contemporary Christian music. From the songs that started a movement to the hits that formed our foundation, it's 2 hours of timeless encouragement. Steady Ground Replay, standing on the music that built our faith. Sunday morning, 6 to 8 on 96.5thechill.com.
Hi, this is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. Find out about all the products and services we provide by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
At Taylorville Estates Assisted Living, life feels lighter with helping hands always nearby and activities that bring people together. Every day offers comfort and connection. From shared meals to shared moments, it's a place that feels like family. Discover the joy waiting at Taylorville Estates Assisted Living. Click their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station, and it's sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue my conversation with Alec Myers, the manager at the Christian County Farm Bureau, and Abby Norris, an intern with the Illinois Farm Bureau, working here in Christian County. And we spent the first segment talking about Abby's work as an intern, as well as a lot of other great things going on with the Christian County Farm Bureau. Now, I know the Christian County Farm Bureau, like other farm bureaus for their respective counties, will be quite busy at the Christian County Fair, and that'll be no exception this year for you folks. And I'm curious to hear about some of the things going on at the fair outside of that Yeti cooler raffle we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I'll be busy at the fair this year, and every year it seems like there's always something going on out there for me to do, but we'll have a big presence out there again. We'll be out there for the Section 16 FFA show on Tuesday for the livestock show. So something we've done for a long time is give out grand champion banners to the kids that are showing livestock out there. We'll do that for the Section FFA show. I'm sure I'll get roped into helping in some other ways, as that never fails. So we'll be out there for that. Wednesday, we'll be there again at the 4-H show, again, doing the same thing, just giving away banners, taking a few pictures. We donate a backdrop as well for kids to take pictures at with their projects. So we'll be there for that. Thursday, I'll be there participating and helping with some other groups for the Christian County Ag Group Luncheon. That's an event that's gone on for a really long time. A lot of different ag organizations participate and take part in that. So we'll be there doing that as well. Raffling off a cooler that day. We'll have a speaker. We'll have a great lunch. Tickets are available for that. Feel free to come by our office. I know we've got tickets for a cooler raffle as well as for the Ag Group Luncheon. So we'll be there for that. And on top of that, we'll be there all week in the Expo building. We'll be there for Community Day, which is on that Wednesday. We'll be giving out apple cider slushies like we did last year. And new this year, we are adding ice cream to that. So we are planning to add ice cream to that. And then we'll be there a few extra days selling ice cream and apple cider as well. So continuing to kind of expand our presence out there and take on more and more projects and do more things out there and be involved just with the community and with the fair. So excited to be out there, participate, be with our community members, see our exhibitors, our livestock kids and our families, and just have a presence. So
that's great, and I'm craving slushies and ice cream now that you mentioned all of that. So no, that is cool. Talk about how like the participation in the events that you folks are involved in has evolved over the years. Have you seen it like go up a lot? What are you kind of expecting this year? What's that like?
It's just ever changing, just kind of as the needs, are different. The whole thing with the slushies and the expo building the past few years has kind of been a newer thing that we've taken on. And that's kind of grown and evolved over the years. At first, it was just, we're going to be out there one day and just give out slushies for one day and be done. And now it's turned into, well, we're going to incorporate ice cream into that. And now we're going to be out there for like the full week. So that's really grown and expanded in a good way. I think it's been positive and people have really enjoyed it. So just getting to connect with people outside of, we spend a lot of time in the livestock area, which is important. That's kind of where a key kind of section of our membership is, and kind of the people that we help the most. But just to be able to kind of make a touch point with just other members of the community as well that maybe don't make it to that side of the fair, just to be there and kind of let them know what we've got going on and what we're doing and how they can support. So
yeah, and just having that presence, it seems, as well. Now, Abby, as an intern, I'm curious if what your involvement at the Christian County Fair or other county fairs will be like as we approach 1 minute to go.
Mm-hmm. So I'll really just do whatever the managers need me to do that day. So I think I'm here Wednesday and Thursday at the Christian County Fair. So I'll be with you at the 4-H show and things like that. Just kind of shadowing them and doing whatever they need me to do.
Okay, nice. So you'll kind of get to see all of that as well. So no, that's cool. In terms of, as we're under a minute to go, you mentioned you're part of the FFA, or were part of the FFA. Did you do livestock shows when you were younger?
I never showed livestock, but I was always at the Christian County Fair show, just kind of as a supporter and FFA member.
Okay, nice. That's super cool. Any fond memories of county fairs?
There's a bunch. I mean, I think just being there the whole week with all of the FFA members and getting to do all the FFA things is just a lot of fun.
No, it sounds like it. So, did you have anything to add, Alex?
I grew up showing livestock probably from the time I could walk. So it was what I tell people. I've done it forever. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of good memories out there. yeah, Love Fair Week. Best time to be there. Get a corn dog and enjoy the week.
And slushies and ice cream.
Yes,
Can't forget that.
yes.
Alec Myers, Abby Norris. Thank you both for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. We'll have more coming up in about 10 minutes time.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville.
96.1 FM Taylorville.
107.5 FM Shelbyville.
107.9 FM Pena Nokomis.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. Friday may bring the signing of a preliminary deal between the U.S. and Iran. This memorandum of understanding announced by President Trump. The BBC's Gary O'Donoghue says there are a number of key loose ends that have yet to be tied up.
The deal, while crucial, is just a beginning. It will kick off a period of 60 days, during which the US and Iran will have to agree on how to destroy and remove Iran's nuclear material. That in itself could easily falter. The exact status of the Strait of Hormuz is also something over which divergent views are still apparent. And the timing of sanctions relief and the unfreezing of Iranian assets is still not consistent between both parties.
And word of the deal comes as the G7 summit gets underway in Europe.
Top of the list of priorities for G7 nations is reopening the Strait of Hormuz so that oil and gas from the Persian Gulf can flow out again to world markets. France and Britain have a proposal to help with that. They are offering warships that could help escort tankers through the strait and also get rid of any mines. That proposal is expected to be discussed as part of wider talks on the Middle East, both at a leaders' dinner that kicks off the G7 this evening and through the next 3 days of talks to Wednesday.
That's correspondent John Lester. Crude prices have tumbled since the agreement was announced. And today's AAA national average for a gallon of gas, $4.06. That is down a penny from yesterday. It's down 46 cents from a month ago. The latest Russian attack on Ukraine killed 11 people, more than 50 others wounded. The assault also damaging a renowned religious site in Kiev. And watching Wall Street, the Dow futures are up 532 points, gain of 1%. NASDAQ futures 613 points. That's a gain of 2%. More on these stories, townhall.com.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Taking the kayaks out on the lake, hot dogs on the grill, and your sister's boyfriend pulling out his acoustic guitar.
Everyone quiet! Harrison's playing. Wow, you're so good, Harrison.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
The military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military.